Welcome to the Digital for Tourism webinar series. Information and communication technologies have had a profound impact on global tourism for at least 3 decades. There is a growing consensus, however, that changes witnessed over that period are nothing compared to what is coming. In terms of digital tourism, we ain't seen nothing yet. We've entered a new and even more revolutionary phase in the development of digital technology, a period characterized by turbulent digital change and digital disruption. Over the next few years, digital technologies will reshape the global tourism industry more than at any other time in history. As a tourism business, are you ready to adapt to the digital revolution? In this series of 15 short webinars, we will highlight the wide range of digital technologies available to small tourism businesses in Europe. We'll provide highly practical advice for their optimal use to support business growth and productivity. We will disseminate best practices to respond to emerging digital threats and opportunities. A business-first rather than technology-led approach will be adopted at all times. Each webinar is allowing participants to implement immediate improvements in their use of digital technology, learning from the experience of key experts and similar tourism businesses across Europe. You may be already using a range of digital technologies in your business. As we progress through the webinar series, you will learn how to improve your use of these digital channels to market and promote your business, as well as save costs and become more efficient. The purpose of webinar 1 is to provide the context for the whole webinar series by presenting a short overview of the range of digital technologies impacting European tourism with specific references to the opportunities and threats presented to SMEs. A wide range of technologies are briefly introduced and their implications for tourism SMEs explained. The session encourages you to undertake a digital landscape analysis of your business. The overall aim is to identify the key digital technologies impacting your business now and in the near future. The session provides the foundation for webinar 2, which encourages you to evaluate the digital progress you have made. In this section, we encourage you to undertake a digital landscape analysis, identifying the key digital technologies impacting your business. The objective is not for you to become an expert in all of these technologies, but rather to appreciate the rapid pace of digital change taking place, how this will impact your business, what are the opportunities and threats, thereby establishing a strong foundation for developing an appropriate response. For tourism SMEs, the rapid digital change combined with associated changes in consumer behaviour can be overwhelming. An extremely broad range of technologies are involved, ranging from simple websites to the emergence of a sharing economy based on new platforms such as Airbnb, Uber, and others. To assist you in understanding the digital environment, the following classifications may be useful. Technologies for external communication. Digital technologies that influence the way a business deals with its main stakeholders, clients, suppliers, and society in general. These technologies, such as emails and websites, affect the way you engage and communicate with these stakeholders and have an impact on the image they form of your business. Technologies to improve business operation. Technologies that provide you with major opportunities to reduce costs, improve business efficiency, and your competitive position in the market. New emerging technologies. Technologies which started to disrupt today's world tourism practices. They have spread rapidly and are likely to have major impact in the near future. One such example that we will mention again later on is sharing economy, with its new business models similar to Airbnb and Uber. It's important that you can appreciate the rapid pace of digital change, its potential impact on world tourism, and on your own business. To do this, we will help you to undertake a digital landscape analysis covering 4 main issues as follows. List digital technologies most likely to impact on your business now and in the near future. How will your business be affected by these technologies? List the main opportunities and threats presented. How are your main competitors responding? Compared to the competition, is your business a digital leader or a laggard? Finally, who is leading digital in your industry? Can you think of examples of best practice in your industry? In completing your digital landscape analysis, the following list of digital technologies may prove useful. Think about the opportunities and threats these present for your business and determine where your business stands and what you need to do to improve your performance. Let's look at each of those in more detail. Technologies for external communication. These are technologies that impact on the way that you market and promote your business, the way that you engage with and communicate with current and potential customers. We will mainly speak about the following. Email. How long do you take to answer an email? Customers nowadays expect immediate replies. You should not take more than 24 hours to reply. If you do, your competition might get there before you do. Websites. Is your website mobile ready? Remember that most of internet browsing is nowadays done via mobile devices. Social media. Are you present on main social media platforms? Do you use platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, and others to communicate with your customers? Customer reviews and forums. What is your policy with regards to answering reviews on websites such as TripAdvisor? Remember that even if you are not replying, your customers are being influenced by what previous customers have said about you. Customer relationship management software. How do you know about your customers, especially with the regular ones? Do you make use of software that helps you manage the data about your customers in a structured way? Online customer satisfaction surveys. How much do you know about how satisfied your customers are? Take the opportunity to ask, as customers want to give you their feedback. Social media listening tools. Do you use tools to monitor what people are saying about you on all social media channels? Checking all the channels might be a challenge, but tools exist to help you do this in an effective and time-efficient manner. Email marketing software. What tools do you use to promote your business? Email marketing, although abused by many, is still considered a good channel if it is well targeted to the needs of your target audience. For example, send a skiing trip reminder to last year's customers with an offer for loyal customers. Web and social media performance measurement tools. Have you looked at how your website is performing or the statistics of your social media websites? These statistics enable you to optimize your presence online and improve key areas. Instant chat. Have you ever thought of providing instant help to customers via instant chat? Customers value immediate information, and providing immediate information might help you gain more business. All these are customer-driven features. But what about using digital technologies to improve the internal business systems? Technologies to improve business operation. These are technologies that could provide you with major opportunity to reduce costs and improve efficiency. We shall look at tools such as office productivity tools, internet banking. Internet banking avoids the need to visit the bank every time you need to perform any banking transaction, from money transfers to paying third parties. time and money can be saved significantly for business people. Financial software. Keeping track of the business financials is essential. Almost half of tourism businesses still don't use any financial software to maintain their business financial data. Today, pay-per-use cloud-based systems, as well as various free systems, are available, making such systems more accessible to smaller businesses. Cash payment. Cash payment is essential for any business. Have you ever considered the security implications of keeping physical cash in your business? Consider cashless payments as more and more customers are requesting such services. This makes your business less vulnerable to physical threats. Computer reservation systems are the backbone of most tourism businesses, and ensuring that these are managed efficiently is essential. Computerized systems nowadays ensure that the efficient management of resources and, at the same time, storage of information that could be used for other purposes, such as customer relationship management. Such systems are essential, but still used by less than half of tourism businesses. Flexible and home working using the cloud. Work-life balance is an essential element of today's life and a way to gain access to valuable human resources. The advent of the internet has enabled businesses to facilitate employment and management of the company by allowing some people, including the owners themselves, to work away from the company premises, such as from home. This leads to easier and more attractive work patterns offered to employees and cost savings for businesses that can do more with less office space and reduce costs. Interacting with government services online, for example, paying taxes. With the advent of e-government services, users, including businesses, are now able to transact with government over the internet, reducing time and costs. Computer stock control. Keeping control of stock or inventories is an essential element in the operation of many businesses. Numerous computer systems exist to facilitate the tasks related to stock management, ensuring also a cost-effective operation. Human intervention is only necessary for spot checks and stock taking to ensure that physical quantities match the stock in the system. Libraries and hotels are good examples of users of such systems. New emerging technologies. These are upcoming technologies that will shape our future. We have already seen the impact that such technologies might have, for example, in the accommodation business. With the largest accommodation provider not owning any real estate, and in the transport market with the largest taxi company not owning any taxis. The following are terms which might become even more important in the future. Universal broadband and mobile internet access, the constantly connected world. Customers are starting to choose suppliers, especially when on holidays, that can keep them connected. Offering internet connectivity is becoming essential. Social media. The integration of social logins to access business services provides businesses with useful information about their customers, which could be used to improve their experience. The cloud. A lot of information nowadays is not stored or hosted on systems which are internal to a company but reside online. This is reducing the cost of operations for smaller businesses that do not need to invest upfront for IT infrastructure, but can pay as it is used. The Internet of Things. It is a network of physical objects, devices, vehicles, buildings, or other items embedded with electronics, software, sensors, and network connectivity that enables these objects to collect and exchange data. The tourism industry has started to adopt these technologies with, for example, mobile keys, where customers do not have to ask for their room card at reception, but can use their mobile phone to open their room door. This is just the tip of the iceberg, as the potential applications are endless, improving customer experience and reducing business operational costs. The sharing economy. This is the concept explained in our introduction, whereby assets or services are shared between private individuals. The taxi and accommodation examples mentioned earlier are just two examples of this phenomenon, which is increasing in popularity with the spread of internet usage by tourists. For many, but not all, of the technologies listed above, you can benchmark the progress you have made using the chart shown here. Compare your usage of these digital technologies to the average usage by the European tourism businesses and answer the question of whether you are ahead of the game or do you still need to adapt to the technology. This summarizes the most frequently used digital technologies across a sample of European tourism SMEs based on the research undertaken as part of the project. All of the technologies we have listed have had a profound impact on small tourism businesses in Europe. We'll be looking at many of these in the subsequent webinars, providing practical advice on their effective use. But for the moment, ask yourself, are you ready to adapt?
We are predominantly involved in travel, so we do anything from incoming travel to outgoing travel, both on a leisure perspective and also for corporates. Digitalization had a significant impact on our business model throughout the years. Traditionally, as an agency, we are renowned for the traditional way of operating, whereby a client will come into one of our branches, ask for a particular service to our travel specialists. The travel person will give the service back to the client, and that is the way how business was conducted up till 10-15 years ago. With the advent of internet, with the advent of social media, things changed considerably. So we had to basically remodel our operation. We had to market differently, we had to train people differently, and we had to employ different resources over here. In terms of visibility, it definitely had a big impact. Once again, pre-internet, pre-social media, the way we used to be visible, we used to print our brochure, we used to put everything, excursions, tours, on this brochure. Perhaps we used to put a couple of adverts on local newspaper, and that was it in terms of visibility. Nowadays, we are visible on a daily basis. We have invested in a state-of-the-art website, mobile responsive. We're also very well geared on social media. We invest a lot in Facebook and Instagram for our leisure clientele and LinkedIn for our corporate market. Our people ensure that content is regularly updated. We have fresh content, we have attractive content out there in order for it to be appealing to the clients out there. In terms of bookings, I would say that nowadays, due to the fact that all our marketing is predominantly social media, with the exception of some radio and some television, approximately 25% of our leisure business is done through social media. We emphasize a lot on service. We are an agency that does not focus on quantity, we are very quality based. So in terms of service, we have more than 20 qualified travel specialists providing service to our clients. All of them are qualified, all of them with years of experience in the field. All of them know and understand our mission out there. We also offer round-the-clock 24/7 service. Okay, we understand that with digitalization, people expect fast replies. People are not the traditional 9-to-5 person, so we need to be well geared for this market. We employed 2 persons which are non-travel. We have a digital marketer, we have an in-house designer. This ensures that whenever we need to change content, this is done in a very professional and a very rapid manner. Having 2 qualified people who are fully competent and fully geared up in social media, this ensures we are very well structured for this reality. It's very important that we have a constant brand identity. It's very important that when someone out there sees content, they can immediately associate it with our brand. We're investing a lot of money on online promotions. Sponsored ads nowadays have become something that's done on a very regular basis. We have the full facility for clients to engage with us. We have WhatsApp numbers, we have Facebook chats, we have website chats. We have 1 person designated to interacting with clients. So as soon as a client asks a question, they will get an instant reply. That, I believe, is something that distinguishes us from our competition. My first word of advice is to have a strategy in place. Know where you are today, know where you want to be in 1 year's time, know where you want to be long-term digitally. It is also very important to have the right people in place. Digital world is a very fast-paced world. It is very important that the people understand what are the trends, what are the main benefits today, and they understand what are the envisaged changes that will occur in the very short term. Very important also to invest in regular training. Organizations need to look at training as an investment rather than as a cost. In the case that the startup will not want to employ people in digital, it is very important that you outsource your digital strategy. There are companies who provide a very good service nowadays, so it is important that clients know exactly where they want to go and how they are going to get there. The one last tip I would give is to embrace digitalization. Digitalization is something relevant today. It will definitely be of more relevance in the coming months and in the coming years.
Summary and links to the next webinar. There are 3 main takeaways from webinar 1. No industry, no organisation, no individual is immune from the threat of digital disruption. As far as the impact of digital tourism is concerned, we ain't seen nothing yet. The starting point is to understand the digital landscape you operate in. Which of the technologies listed will have the greatest impact on your business? You should then audit the digital progress you have made by benchmarking it against where you should be. This is covered in more detail in webinar 2. A very practical session taking you through the process of conducting an external and internal digital audit of your business, identifying the major areas for improvement. On completion of webinar 2, you will have established a strong foundation for developing a digital action plan for improvement, the topic of webinar 3.